New York seems empty. It is a Sunday.
While looking at all the different glass-fronted buildings, we realized that there are actually no cars on 11th Avenue, New York.
Rubik's Cube seems to have lost its color squares.
Hudson Yards is home to the huge Michael J. Quill bus depot.
A church built in the early days of the city is dwarfed by modern skyscrapers.
Glass, glass, and more glass. There are 4 cars on 11th Avenue.
Glass again, but looking almost like a 4-stack chimney.
Entry to the High Line. We are starting in from the top end.
Good to know where the lift access points are found. Starting up the High Line.
Congestion in the meatpacking district created the need to build a rail line. It was built 10 meters above ground to limit danger to pedestrians.
Started in 1930. The last train ran in 1980. After that, the line was abandoned.
In 1999, an organization was founded to save the line and make it into a suspended urban park.
It is now a 1.5-mile promenade. Mrs. Bond again, shaken, not stirred. Penn Station and stockyards are visible from the High Line.
As is the Vessel, a 15-story building with 80 landings and 2,500 stairs. When we checked, it was shown as closed, yet we thought we saw people on it.
We would have paid the $15 each to go in. Another view of the Vessel, which now seems to be empty of people.
There are elevators to take you directly to the top. 80% of rain runoff here is recycled. This reduces temperatures, creates oxygen, and it's a big habitat for insects and birds.
Are you coming?
No, I'm bird watching.
Reflections. This block has been built over part of the High Line. At 10th Avenue, there is a lookout point.
The Edge, a viewing platform, takes center stage here. One of a flight of 5 Osprey military aircraft, part of the Memorial Weekend program.
Sections of the original rail tracks remain to remind us of the origins of the High Line. Thankfully, they have been smoothed out.
Some old point switches have also been left in place. All around, and often very close up, the most modern of New York skyscrapers.
The line largely retains the plants that actually grew freely on the abandoned tracks.
This makes sense. They've proved they can live on the line. I do think that these alliums have been specifically planted.
Towards 14th Street, there are smaller blocks of buildings.
Here, an architect demonstrates their skills.
Sections of the old railroad have been integrated into the project.
A Starling Lunches al fresco.
The line meanders through an older section of town, before we again get bold new buildings.
A colourful mural. A soft flow of water where you can sit and relax and be cooled and soothed.
Some pretty big trees are growing here too. We think this is a moonflower, also known as a white tropical morning glory.
A section with the old rail tracks to the left and your footpath straight ahead.
Looking through the mini jungle out to the New York jungle.
Little Island, featuring 132 concrete tulip structures. They support the elevated platform and landscaping. Our last lookout over the Hudson River, towards the Erie-Lackawanna Railroad Station.
We have used the elevator at 14th Street to come to street level and can look back at the High Line. On 14th Street, a pretty old church.
And a reminder that there is a lot going on below the streets of New York, mainly the subway, with this emergency exit. We targeted a Golden Krust takeaway because we wanted Caribbean-style food. The braised oxtail with brown and white beans did not disappoint.
The Consolidated Edison Building.
Rabbi Uri's mitzvah tank, encouraging people to carry out a mitzvah, an individual act of human kindness in keeping with the law.
Who do you know who could walk past such an enticing display of ice creams? We couldn't.
I ordered 2 quads. Fortunately, the lady assistant guided my eyes to the size of a quad being loaded up. Doubles all round.
These delivery cyclists do ride fast. Time for some retail therapy.
The windows of the Muji shop take our eye. Artist and photographer Tatsuya Tanaka partnered with Muji. He created these surreal adverts using miniature people and real-life objects.
I was quite happy to browse the shops. Randall, not so much.
Much later, coming back onto the streets in twilight, we saw this long queue.
It was not for buses, our first thought.
It was for a very popular food wagon.
Randall got his navigation back to the hotel mixed up.
We bring you Times Square.
This is early evening. Now I had to navigate Times Square on my mobility scooter. It's a nightmare. Being so low down on my scooter, I am invisible. A hotel elevator, no buttons for the floors, totally controlled by your room card.
Good night, Times Square.
Good night, folks. See you tomorrow.